Hey everybody, welcome back. Hopefully you're getting a little bit more familiar with this Power BI environment and the data sets that we have available to us. All right, so we're going to do another practice with Power BI and a set of data. So you'll see I already have my Power BI open. If you haven't yet, remember, go log in and you should be able to get into my workspace. You'll probably see the recruitment and selection activity from our last exercise, but we're going to actually look for something different today. So we're going to load a new data set. Remember, if you go to DC Connect and the practice activity, you can download the data set. It is the IBM HR Analytics Employee and Attrition data set. Download that and then go into your Power BI. As you see here, click the Get Data, which will then open up Get New Content. And remember, you can discover Get New for what we're doing. We're going to create new content. We're going to Files. We're going to get files from our local file, at which point you'll have to select your download. We're going to select the WAFNUs, which is just the funky name for the IBM data set. We're going to hit open, at which point it's going to load it in and we should see it add to my workspace like it has here. If you don't see it in my workspace, just do a quick refresh and you should see that come up. You'll also see a little message, success, your new dashboard's ready. Ignore that because we're not going to use that dashboard right now. We're going to go into the data set. You're going to click on it and it will open up to our workspace environment where we can data set details. And we're going to use that same create a report and you should find the auto create function. If we don't see the auto create function, remember, do a refresh. You should have that auto create function. Now we are going to do something a little bit different. So let's hit that auto create function and it's going to load up some information for us. Now right off the bat, you should see on the right side, some filters here says your data and some of the information. For the purpose of this exercise, it's looking at data that doesn't necessarily help us with the attrition stats we're looking for. It does give us some information, but I want you to go and look for something a little bit different. So in here, we're going to deselect the daily rate, which has a little yellow checkbox. We're going to deselect the education field, and that should leave us with absolutely nothing to take a look at. And for us, what we want to take a look at is these years at the bottom here. We're going to click all four of them. The first one, if you hover over it, will tell you years at company. We're going to put that in. You'll see right away, we're going to see a refresh in our workspace. And then we're going to go to years in current role. We're going to add that and you'll see it change slightly. Then we're going to years since last promotion and be change again. And then the final one is years with current manager. And we're going to add that. And at this point, you've now loaded the data set and the actual data components that we're interested in for this next exercise. All right. Hopefully that made sense to you. If not, bring your questions to class. Otherwise, please take a look at the questions, see if you can answer them, and have some fun working with Power BI. Thanks, everybody. We'll talk soon.